show and made it back again. I'm real passionate about the craft I pursue. I can't lose when faced with a struggle. I only grew. My roots, they run deep, so far you can't reach. My sound was underground, but now it's blasting in the streets. It's crazy how a roll of the dice can change your life. I rose from the ashes, gripped the mic, and I took flight. I write to be the greatest, the dopest on your playlist. Here to say the game like young Neo in the Matrix. Yeah, you know they call me a prophet. Knowledge to any topic, I'm a guru with the logic. Bringing positive vibes, dividing lies from dreams. Trying to find balance while we steady walking this beam. It seems like these days smoking haze will do it for me. Searching for a reason to keep moving on this journey. Word from the wise, seeing visions with the third eye. Rocking it with philanthropy, this is hip hop revive. Lyricism is soulful, home cooked like a soul food. Here to fill the hole in your heart with nothing but love for the music. For the music. Nothing but love for the music. I was born to lay it down. You listen to the sound all around.
Dude, do you want your enchant or not?
Don't need a crown. Feel like a phoenix with burning wings after this trouble. Yeah, give me some more again and take a lock of my muzzle. Drop and recover. Break my bones, but won't take me away like a buzzer. Yeah, cloud is beautiful.
And which one did you want again?
The versatile navigation, please.
Showing times like these, there's a shame to be brothers. Yeah, but sisters, I'm the talk of races, a mindset. Sting with the words, don't hit the flash with a vine net. There's a fog growing everywhere my eyes rest. Why's the river flowing blacker than its licorice? It's a bummer, man. There's so many cages more than Nicholas. I'm dealing with people in my path is talking gibberish. I'm giving a damn, will put your name onto the winners list. It's like the world is alcoholic in it now, but the crime is it. I'ma go and make the best of it. I'm trying to make an entrance where an exit is. I'll do the best I can and that will be immaculate. I'll need a push just like an arrow.
If anybody needs the cheaper ring enchants and have ring enchanting, ask me now.
Rocky's an app, but he'll be here. Our shaman.
Hello.
Hey, Night.
Oh God, what is she doing here? Oh, hi, Night.
Right? You missed me, I know. So I fought the first 4 bosses. They're fun.
Yeah, I can do that quick, man.
Anyone use summons?
Yeah, I think. Hold on. Rocky might.
What
Is
am I
that the
thinking?
resto?
We have a warlock
Yes.
inside. I'll just go inside and click on Grimmy Stone. Since Amir's here. Those are so cool. It doesn't get old. It really doesn't.
Raha, is he on? Nope. Okay.
There's light.
Zuko? I sent him an invite. Is he not in group?
I don't see him.
No. Okay. I sent him another one.
I just see you.
They just keep coming. Thank you. I was out doing invites, so thank you for the summon.
How's the new channel working for you, Sal? Is it helping?
The community one?
As
I
far as
think it's
invites go?
I think it's a little new. I think once everybody figures out they need to be there so we can do invites easier. But I think it'll be okay.
On the other server, and I don't know how they did it. They were using that community to be able to set up a calendar invite for everybody on that community, so then you could just do like the button all invite thing off of that.
Right.
Okay, so we're going to run down a few things. Just we have a lot of new raiders, our group's bigger, everything else. We're just going to run through a few things so everybody's on the same page with how this is going to work in our raid expansion. I'm Risen. When we are in raid, I am in charge. So if you have a problem or a question, you can whisper me and I will address it. Same as I can throughout fights, trash, everything else. For healing, Prey Station is in charge of setting up rotations, getting you guys worked out. So I don't have to worry about that because raiding with a bigger becomes like herding cats and it's kind of annoying. So with our bigger group, we start at 8 o'clock. So I encourage everyone, try to be on
9 Eastern.
10 minutes. 5 minutes before, so we can get here, get summoned, and get started on time to where we're not spending 10 minutes waiting for people to get summoned and get their mats or get whatever they need. So try and have that stuff taken care of before then, not just a little bit early so we can go. We usually take a guild raid right 9:30, so an hour and a half. I'm in Central Time, so about an hour and a half from now, we'll take a break, usually 10 minutes. Water, go to the bathroom, get some food, get whatever you want. Please try not to go AFK until that time unless it's an emergency, because we don't want 19 people waiting for one person so we can pull. As far as loot goes, so as we go through here, it's on personal loot. It will remain that for the entirety. If there is a piece of loot that someone is offering up to pass, it's just a slash roll for anybody that can use it. Once you get one piece of gear, then we ask that you pass the next piece that's up to roll to somebody who hasn't got one yet. There are 20 different people in here. We got 3 that we know for a fact are going to be late, and so they'll be coming in here in a little bit. We have 20 different personalities and 20 different walks of life and everything else. Just keep it civil, keep it across, like no drama in this. For those that don't know, our raids are usually pretty quiet for the most part. You're welcome to talk during trash pulls, but once we get to the bosses and start setting stuff up, we do ask that you are quiet through its entirety. Unless we ask for you to specifically call out something during a raid encounter, just keep quiet. Take care of your player and do what you're supposed to do, and we'll go forward. So that's kind of how that works. Morty, Lahav, those that know him, will help up with some different things. He's usually a little more progressed than most of us, and so he kind of knows some tips and tricks, and we'll pick his brain when needed. Did I miss anything, Seth?
I think you got it all.
So that's pretty much it. Any questions before we get started? I do want to welcome you all. I want to welcome the players back that came back from the break and some of that. And I'm really excited about this group and our size and the play style of this. For those new raiders to this, if you fuck up, hey, it happens. Simply address it at that time. If you continually mess up, we'll have an offline conversation about what's going on, or if we can address it. If it continues beyond that, then we will ask you to step out of raid. We are not a super hardcore guild or hardcore raiding group by any means, but we raid with a focused and intent to kill shit throughout all of this. So it's nothing personal, and even though it may sound personal for me, believe me, it is not. I just want to do what's best for our group. So with that being said, I kind of broke this out. As you can see, we're gonna probably end up with 15, 16 DPS and 5 healers. Maybe we'll flip that back and forth depending on how progression goes. So that's pretty much it. So here we go.
Oh, I can put down a feast too before a boss pull.
Well, that's good to know.
Yep. Okay. Not yet, Amir. I don't think so. Not yet. I think everybody's good for now.
Back up.
I'm gonna use the galley feast until we start farming this a little bit more, and then I'll use the better feast. I don't know what we're gonna be doing.
So this is Talik. We're going to lust on pull in stage 1. Let me set this marker here. Lust.
We can share that light if you want, depending on who gets it when they call it out.
Okay, so for those that don't know, stage 1, basically we're going to take the boss on skull and we'll face him away, and then everybody's going to stack up behind him, and you get a debuff. You're going to basically run yours against the wall and drop your little red pools all along the edge of the wall. Tank's going to take a smash. He's going to run, in this case, will run to the other wall. It's going to be big damage. The raid will follow, and you will stack on the green area, and you're going to then stack your red pools on the red, or on the orange, up against that wall. When the second tank gets smashed, they will run back over to red side, to the red X, and they will clear a little spot when the boss comes over there and does his smash, rinse, and repeat. Stage 2, you're on an elevator. Raid stack behind the tanks. The tanks are going to pick up the little blobs. They do a little AoE damage. Tanks will pick up the gray blobs, and you're going to AoE them down. Stage 3, get off of the elevator. It's the same as phase 1, except for the off tank is going to absorb the little blobs that are going towards the raid. If they get to you, it's not a huge deal. It shouldn't kill you, but if you see you're going to get hit by the pop cooldown. Miss anything off? Pretty much everything's
pretty much what we did.
So we must on pull. We will give an 8-second countdown. Is that need to use their abilities. I'm gonna throw the healer back in some groups here.
From Ministry of Sound. 079. Click to listen on Spotify now.
There we go. Okay, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hosts detected. Infection commencing.
Group up behind him.
Blood dispersal of target host.
Get behind him so you don't put him underneath the tank, please. Man, reach from there.
Beware.
Run
away, little girl. Run
2,
away.
1.
Group up behind. Put it against the orange wall.
Initiating blood dispersal of target host. Activate cudgel retrieval. Beware. Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Everyone keep DPSing them. Make sure you're behind the tanks. Ranged, you can back up to the walls. We're going to move right a little bit. Leave the ads down. Can somebody reach Finn?
Probably not yet. Probably now.
Get her up, please. Finish these ads.
I'm across the way.
Levels at maximum. Resume collection.
Right here. Kill these ads. They're dropping the red.
Beware.
Avoid that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Get away from the tank. Drop it right along that edge, kill that ad. Clear that area next time.
Cudgel retrieval.
You can stun the ads.
Beware.
4, 3, 2,
Run away,
1.
little girl. Run away. Activating. Cudgel retreat.
I was simple Jack. I'm gonna mains. That's a my bad.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run away, little girl. Run away. Activating. Cudgel retreat.
Super clean. Rizma.
Give me a sec, I'll get these doors open. What? No! The blasted doors are sealed! Start breaking things till they open.
That's AoE stuns are good here. Okay, this is Mother. So basically, the goal of this is to control our movement through two little force fields and get to room 3. Once we get to room 3, Mother will take double damage, and we will lust in room 3 and kill her. Basically, this is a movement fight. So its grid, which is that blue little force wheel, deals AoE damage, and it spawns an ad 3 seconds after a player crosses it. So we're going to take the boss right by the grid, and the raid is going to be loosely spread around her, and you're going to avoid the flame, which is the red pools on the ground, but be close so you can cross the barrier when you're up. The first group crossed is going to be a tank heals and DPS. We'll set that here in a minute. We need a DPS that has good stuns and an AoE stun and interrupts and everything else. So I don't know who has most of those. So for each person that crosses, there is one ad. The ads have to be interrupted. If they get a cast off, it will pretty much cause some real problems for us, and hopefully not wipe us, but absolutely go. Once the ads are down, we'll send the next group of people through, and we'll just continue to do that, slowly trickling them through, making sure the raid's topped off until the tank and healer are the last two left, and then they will come across into the next room right after the dodgeable cone attack. And then in room 2, we'll take her in the middle, and there's going to be ceiling lasers and vertical lasers. There's always a safety gap, so make sure that you stand in the gap. If you get hit by one of those lasers, it will one-shot you. We're going to send players into room 3 exactly like we did from the first room to the second. And then once we get into room 3, we will bust and do double damage and kill her. So this is a movement fight, controlling ads as we go through and making sure we don't miss interrupts. Yeah, don't get hit by the lasers in room 3. Shouldn't be that hard. Don't stand in stuff. First group through is going to be Terwin, Shockhammer, who's got more than 2 interrupts? An AoE and a single target. Okay. Grim, you're going with group 1. So, Pin, Shock, Grim. Second group is going to be Ashtar, Morty, and Wookiees. Group 3 is going to be Oh Simple Jack, Nox, Shaz, and then we're going to send all of group 4 at one time, since there'll be a lot of people on that side. Then once those are done, the remaining minus Prey Station and myself, and we will be the last 2 through. Questions on that? First group's important.
Are we gonna DPS her down to like 80% before we send the first group? Is my only question.
Is there any reason to?
Well, there's line of sight between it, and with the way the phases go, you can DPS her in this room before the fire comes quite a bit, so you get extra DPS on her if you leave the group over here longer in normal. But just asking what the plan was.
Okay, I'm okay with that. So up until the first fire comes, when the first fire comes, then Shock and Grim, you go. Questions? This one might take a little bit to figure out, so And by a little bit, I mean. So here
Everyone deserves to
5,
have their sex life be
4,
healthy and pleasurable.
3,
Take care of
2,
yourself and your
1.
partner by getting a free STD test at Planned Parenthood in New Jersey. It's quick, simple, and painless, and completely confidential. Planned Parenthood is here to help you stay safe and healthy. We are offering free STD testing now through September 30th in New Jersey.
So we're going now.
Tap to find your nearest health center.
wait just a minute. That have kind of loosely stacked around the back of her that are way far out. Deal with the wind.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
I can go. Finn, Doc, Grim, kill the ads on that side. When your ads are dead, call for the next group.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Or we move fast or we kill two
Cast
at
it.
once. Okay.
This cast.
3, 2, 1.
Next group.
Beware.
Three, 2, 1.
Beware.
Next group.
DPS go.
Three,
Beware.
2, 1.
Next group.
Taunt this per. Take her to the middle. Fine.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Three, 2, 1.
Beams.
3, 2, 1.
Wipe it up. Stop healing.
Hey Riz, once we go in, we don't come back out, right? Once we go
No.
across the other.
Yep, we're gonna go across the barrier, and then once everybody's across and we're healed up, then we'll start sending people into the third room. So our goal is to get out of the second room as fast as we can.
Don't go too far ahead. Never mind.
Contagion level reduced.
I'm at another DPS to the first group to give you guys another AoE stun.
You want me over?
I'm sending Zillow.
I am in your debt.
Not bad. Get a stun.
Summoning stone.
Derp, you in Discord yet?
Yeah, I'm here.
Basically, here's a short rundown for you. We're going to tank the boss on this side. Don't get hit by the red fire underneath you. You will go across with, when we say all DPS go, you'll move across the little blue barrier. Other side's going to spawn red, like globs. Interrupt the globs, kill them as fast as we can. Avoid the little lasers out of the ceiling and the wall. There's a safe zone. And then we'll move into the third room. As soon as everybody's through and topped off, we'll start going through.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Turn-offs are rude people, mean people, and people who are nice.
Impa? Just trying to help you out.
Okay, here we go.
I like
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cleansing protocol activated. Dissection protocol initiated.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Resistance to extreme heat. Frozen containment chamber. Dissection protocol
3,
initiated.
2, 1.
Beware.
Group after these.
Here we go.
Dissection
3,
protocol
2,
initiated.
1.
Next group.
Beware.
Resistance to extreme heat. Frozen containment chamber. Dissection protocol
3,
initiated.
2, 1.
Next group.
Beware.
Resistance to extreme heat. Dissection protocol
3,
Next group.
2, 1.
Yes.
Frozen containment chamber.
Beware.
Besides praying, I should go.
Protocol initiated.
Beware.
2,
Resistance
1.
to extreme heat. 3, 2, 1. Dissection protocol initiated. Resistance to extreme heat. Dissection protocol initiated. 3, 2, 1. 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 Dissection protocol initiated. 3, 2
Come.
Dissection protocol initiated. 3, 2, 1. Beware. Resistance to extreme heat.
Lad. Keep them locked. Top them off. Group 1, go.
Dissection protocol initiated. 3, 2, 1. Beware. Resistance to extreme heat. Quantum containment chamber. Dissection
Hard heals. Don't be.
2, 1. Beware. Resistance to extreme heat.
Hellstones.
One went through.
Send it on our side. Kill it on this side.
Stun.
Focus on that.
2, 1. Beware.
Next group, go.
Quantum containment chamber. Dissection protocol.
Next group.
3, 2,
Go. Next group. 3 DPS, go. Turn around.
resistance to extreme heat.
Rest of the DPS, get ready to go.
Dissection
Good.
DPS, go.
1. Quantum containment chamber.
Beware.
Resistance to extreme heat.
Keep them locked.
We're good.
Here we come.
Dissection protocol
Don't be in front.
initiated. 3,
Beware.
Go, lad.
1. To extreme heat.
Kill the boss. We're gonna get one more. Attention.
Quantum containment chamber. Dissection protocol initiated.
Kill that.
Beware.
2, 1. To extreme heat. Dissection protocol.
DKs are so broken.
3.
No. What are you talking about?
Resistance to extreme heat. System restored.
Good job.
Return to secure thresholds.
Aye, that did it. This technology isn't all that confusing if you have a knack for it. You're a sight for sore eyes. Close as I can figure, this is some sort of research facility.
Let that man walk off.
Well, that explains why the blood trolls are lurking in it. But why would the Titans keep an old god alive? Did you find the answer?
Blood bolts.
Oh my god, pray.
I didn't think we'd got that kind of time.
Some things don't change.
Before this plot gets any worse.
Did he find a way down?
Run away, little girl. Run away. Run away, little girl. Run away.
and stuns.
Run away, little girl. Run away, little girl. Run away.
Skipping is great. You put one foot in front of the other and then hop about. It's like running, only fun. On Spotify Premium, you get unlimited skips. That means no more being limited to just 6 an hour. Pick tracks, skip tracks, jump around. It's all yours with Premium. Want to try it free for 30 days? Tap the banner to start your free trial.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
I got left.
Ah! What in blazes is that thing?
This facility has experimented on a variety of life forms to research solutions for old god corruption.
You missed one.
This is Fetid the Devourer. So, hold on a second.
You are a function of this total galaxy. The real deep down you is the whole universe.
The groups are going to be split for melee DPS and range DPS, so you guys know which one you're going to go for in that. We're going to take the boss near the back of the room, Finn.
We got a stack for this one, right?
Yes, so we're going to take the boss near the back of the room. We're going to actually have the boss face out into the room. That way the DPS can keep their back against the wall for when the knockback happens. They can continue to do this. The boss really shouldn't move. On the 4th melee hit, the off tank or melee, pay attention, the next closest player will take a melee hit strike for 300% damage. Don't be that person. You will get one shot. Healers, this one's really more your fight here. So there's a small dot that's going to be on players, does damage over time, not really that big a deal, but at expiration, the player gets a new dot that does major damage and it will require tracked heals. So pay attention who's got the dot and do that. Randomly, 2 blobs spawn in the little alcoves around the room that you see. Melee DPS, you get the closest. Ranged, you get the furthest. At 50%, the boss gains 25% more damage and takes 50% more damage. We will lust when they reach 50%. The player with the debuff and the off tank once we pass 50% are going to take huge amounts of damage. So tanks on that strike, we're going to want to use defensives for sure. Don't get hit by the cone attack and don't get hit by the cone attack when the boss reaches the full energy. That is pretty much this fight. Pull the trash out here, Lahoff.
That's the best idea. I wouldn't pull it with the boss.
Come on, you're no fun.
Oh, hello.
Off me, Finn.
Out of range.
Well, that's annoying.
Just a little bit. Let me know when you want me to pull the last group. I'm way faster.
Whatever. I'm a druid.
You calling him fat?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, probably when we're working on the last one, go ahead and go get it. Whatever his patent rotation looks.
We can
Probably
reset
now.
the boss, not a big deal.
Okay, quick refresher. Melee group, you got the closest Bob. Range group, you got the furthest Bob. Off tank takes a 4th melee hit, 300% damage. Range or melee, make sure you're at max range so you don't accidentally get that. Healers get the dot. When the dot expires, it's a new dot and it's a massive damage. Healed at that time. When he pats down, we We'll do a ready check. Make sure.
I shall be spamming anti-magic chill. No dots for me.
Alright, once he walks back, we'll take him when he's at the far end. And we're probably going to be a little bit further down than X, just so you're aware. Start moving up.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Make sure you're up against that pillars for knockback.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Dodge that.
He's on me at this point.
Yeah, just keep him, it's okay.
Ads. Don't stand in that thing.
Everybody should be on ends.
4.
As soon as they spawn, wait for that rain to stop.
There they are.
Beware.
Watch the cone.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Well, that wasn't great.
We didn't kill
Just
that.
tank him here. Yeah, just tank him here.
Beware.
Watch
Around the
that.
corner.
Don't be underneath him.
Four, 3,
Pads in the back.
2,
Beware.
Metal take right, range left. Finish the other ad.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Hero, time warp.
Ads.
4,
Everyone kill ads.
2, 1.
Beware.
Finn, can we switch and you take the off hit?
Yep.
4, 3,
No.
2, 1.
Beware.
Kill the boss.
Adding. Never mind. Oh, and by the way, no knockback in normal. I forgot to say.
Oh, really? Well, we'll practice for heroic. Good job.
So many cloaks.
Who doesn't need one? I'm new here.
Small eyes in the back.
It's too far away.
Run that out.
Die Winkel ändern sich im Leben im Dreieck die ganze Zeit. Dafür gibt es eine Ecke für die Begeisterung, eine Ecke für die Disziplin und eine Ecke für Pragmatismus. Pragmatismus bedeutet, man muss sich beugen. Wenn man sich nicht beugt, dann kann man die anderen Menschen nicht anerkennen und auch nicht verstehen. Das ist alle eine Sache der Osmose. Wir sind nicht allein.
New stone.
I just don't get it. So many people around, so many great mobile deals out there. So why don't they all just find each other and live happily ever after? There's a huge choice of phones and networks at Carphone Warehouse. They're always on your side, ready to help find the right deal for you. But there are still people sleepwalking into contracts, paying silly money. It's too much for a little Mobley like me. Come on, peeps, find the deal. Carphone Warehouse. We compare, you save.
They can be stunned, by the way.
Oh, that's what a +10 is going to look like, isn't it? That new infest mechanic.
Because there are things that are more beautiful.
Okay, so phase one, we're gonna be stacked. The tanks are gonna be on one side. We're gonna be on this butt. So let's pretend that we have markers. Yeah, tanks on X, boss on skull facing away, the entire raid on blue. He's gonna put a disease or a dot, whatever it's called, lingering infection, or no, Omega Vector, on a player. It's gonna take its time, tick for damage, and then eventually expire. When it expires, it will jump to somebody else, leaving a dot called lingering infection, and it will jump to a random player. We're gonna stay stacked, so it will jump between everybody, depending. It doesn't matter if it's a melee or range. We're all stacked up. If you get too many stacks of the dot, we're going to be standing on blue. If you get too many stacks of the dot, the lingering infection, the one that stays on you, you're just going to move to green away from the raid, and hopefully you don't get Omega Vector. And if you do it, there's nothing you can do about it. That's phase one. He's going to go through that. I believe it's time-based. And we're going to go to phase two. In phase two, he will turn into a puddle, run to any spot in the room, and start shooting light beams. Don't stand in them. In between, he will put circles on the ground. I'm trying to remember what they're called. Just think of. Is that what it is?
Maybe.
No. That's a different one.
Okay.
They look like Armageddon on what's his face on Gul'dan. Basically, they need to be soaked. You only need one person to soak in because the damage from them isn't shared. If one isn't soaked, it does more damage to the entire raid. So there's not really a lot to do during then. So make sure you soak it. I forgot in phase 1. No, it doesn't do that gaze, so we don't have to worry about that. Oh, it's still, yeah, there is that. Gestate or Contagion? Gestate, okay. So when we're here on blue, if you get targeted with Gestate, you're going to run to the left. 5 yards away. So when it expires, it will hit everybody within 5 yards, spawns an ad, kill it. And it will stun the player, so we gotta make sure to keep that player up, and the player has to move out because we don't want it to explode inside the group. The ad will put a healing debuff on everybody. Healers will have to, not healing debuff, sorry, healing absorb, that the healers will have to take care of. Just top everybody off before it expires, before the ad comes up, and obviously get rid of it as soon as you can, especially in the tanks.
Let's give it a try.
There's something I'm missing on phase 2, but I can't remember.
Well, when we wipe, we'll know who to blame. Alright. Do you know if the tank's stacked with us, Lahav?
Stack.
Okay. Here we go.
5.
Let us
4,
get him in position
3,
first.
2, 1.
Fresh house!
3, 2, 1.
Kill that.
Three, 2, 1.
Kill the ad. Group back up, unless you have a ladder.
3, 2, 1.
Taunt that ad, Finn.
Three, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Okay, phase 2. Finish the ad. Don't stand in the red circle.
Soak those. One player per circle.
If you get hit by these, you get another stack of contagion. Okay, back to phase 1. attack on square.
3, 2, 1.
Time warp.
Kill the ad.
Three, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Hellstones.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Phase 2. Okay, be ready to move out of the pool, move away from it. Okay, let's move to the side. Find a spot to soak. 2 in the left, 1 in the back. Oh, that's good. New pools to soak. Okay, here's one again.
Get Morty up.
Three, 2, 1.
Add.
Save the other BR for a tank in case we need it.
Three, 2, 1.
Add.
Three, 2, 1.
Taunt that ad, Finn. Thank you. Keep it together, we're almost there.
Get Finn on.
Three, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
The cooldown healers.
Get the ad, please.
Ministry of Sound presents R&B Mixtape. The biggest club jams and hottest upfront hits. This is R&B Mixtape.
First time back.
Ministry of Sound. Click to listen on Spotify.
Finish the ad and kill the boss. Oh, we got 2 ads.
3, 2, 1.
Kill the boss. Kill the boss. Alright, live and learn. So, there's a lot of heroic mechanics that are not present, which is a good thing. The thing that sucks is the run back. We're gonna go right. You can mount in here, by the way.
which means repair.
I have many lucky
There's no way to drop your contagion, is there?
There is not even when you die.
When we get the vector, how far out do we have to move? Just 5-10 yards or so?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Or the omega, or whatever that is.
I don't think you move at all because I think it skips no matter.
Yeah,
You
hops
just
to red.
stay there.
You just stack on blue square, and if you have too much debuff stacks, you go to triangle. You don't move to triangle with the debuff.
Thank you.
Everybody should be able to take 10 debuff stacks.
So he has the ability, what the fuck it's called? Contagion, and that's an explosion that he does periodically, and that your lingering infection increases the damage you take from it. So that's what healers have to be aware of, that as people get more and more stacks of that, they take more damage from his random AoE. And also, for anybody who's not a healer, that's a good time to use a personal if you have high stacks.
I'm assuming that's some kind of magic damage too, right?
It's nature damage, yeah, so obviously you can AMS that shit.
Yep.
I don't know if you can AMS the infection or the vector, omega vector, just so you know.
Okay.
It's good test though.
Yep.
Doesn't hurt to try.
We got this.
So killing the ads is really, really important. We're gonna tank him right on the boss, so cleave away. If you have a cleave talent or trait or something that you can use, it's really good right now.
Hey Finn, so let's just make sure. Off tank is taunting the ad, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Sometimes the timing on the ad spawning versus when we need to do the tank swap on the boss is a little wonky though.
Yes, we will take a break after we kill this boss. So after this pull. We're gonna hero one pull too, so make sure you pre-pot use some of that stuff. Here we go.
You said you want hero red off?
Yep, as soon as we get him in position.
3,
2, 1.
Consume husks.
Three, 2, 1.
Should we stack together?
He's on me.
I got that.
Three, 2, 1.
Pestilence spreads.
Ready, move a little bit closer.
Three, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
I'll have to add it and it goes liquefied.
2, 1.
Beware.
Get out of that pool. Barrier suck zone.
one person per pool.
Okay, back at it.
Get Morty up.
3, 2, 1.
Pestilence spreads.
3, 2, 1. Three, two, one. Three, two, one.
Beware.
Liquefy will die out. New pulls. Two in the back. I can get two.
Kill this head.
Three, two, one.
Personal cooldowns here. I got the boss. Can you get that? Thank you.
Yep.
Got two of them down. Get him up.
Three, two, one.
Range, you need to stack on melee. Especially if you get Omega Vector.
Three, two, one.
Kill this head, then focus the boss, and we win.
Three, two, one.
Focus the boss.
Alright, done liquefy.
Shit. Kill that, kill that.
Range soak if you can, please. Especially the far one. New puzzles. He's up, see if you can kill him.
Three.
Well, that's
I say we save Hero for the after he comes up from first liquefy. Wrong way, almost jumped down.
Take a break, get yourself back to the boss, get a drink. We'll pull this again.
We need more awareness on the puddles.
get straight to the point, I found marijuana in the house. And while I never thought of myself as the type of father who'd have to drug test his kids, I'm willing to do just that if that's what it takes to find out who brought a joint into this house.
Dad, Lucy found something too.
Dad, I found a joint in Mom's dresser drawer.
Oops.
Turn the music up in this motherfucker. This goes out to all my peoples down in the weak way section. And all my peoples in the Hooterville section. Where is Paul?
Oops.
Skipping is great. You put one foot in front of the other and then hop about. It's like running, only fun. On Spotify Premium, you get unlimited skips. That means no more being limited to just 6 an hour. Pick tracks, skip tracks, jump around. It's all yours with Premium. Want to try it free for 30 days? Tap the banner to start your free trial.
What are you looking for, Pappy, as far as enchants?
Either int or mastery. depending on what
Okay, wait, you're way low. Hold on. I can barely hear you.
That's because he's a gnome.
That has nothing to do with it, and I know that very well.
I just try not to blow people's ears out.
Alright, what did you need?
If you either int or mastery, depending on the piece.
I need a hug.
I don't give those out.
It could be reason, I don't mind.
So this is for a ring, right? Or for weapon?
I need everything, but I'll take a ring for now.
And you said mastery?
There's some
yeah,
cheap ones in the bank, Abby. If you want to save your mats, Finn.
Yeah, that's true. I actually put a bunch in the bank, and I think somebody else did too.
There's
What did you need
20
for weapon?
in the bank.
You want mastery for the weapon too? I think there might be one in there still. If not, I have one on me.
Yeah, let me quickly look at that.
Who's a potion master?
I am.
Can you link your...
My god, that's so not fair that you have all those skill ups already. Somebody start feeding me crystals, okay? On a serious note though, if people do, I know it's not going to happen in the next week or so, but if people start getting gear that nobody needs, please pass it over for disenchanting, because we need a lot of crystals in order to be able to supply mats for the ring enchants. They're going to be a little crazy.
There are only 25,000 gold on the server.
Yeah, they take a lot of crystals. What are you looking for on that Nox? I can't DE it in the window. You'd have to pass it over.
Yeah, there's some in the bank, Riz. First tab.
I was gonna say, so if you guys need flasks and pots, I wouldn't mind the level up, so you guys have mats.
There's some in the first tab, Happy, so if you want to just stick some in there, that would help.
I hate being so close to killing a boss and not killing it. Hellstones still share a cooldown with health pots, right?
No.
No.
No,
they don't.
health buttons and hellstones are separate cooldowns.
What?
So Noxic got something tonight that he handed over for DEing, but he didn't actually see if anybody needed it. And in talking to him, he said please offer it up.
5,
so I'm linking
4,
something if you need
3,
it. Roll.
2, 1.
You want to wait till people are back, just to make sure?
You know, they got 5 seconds.
Sure.
Is it okay if I take the good gems for my slots from the bank?
Absolutely. That's what they're there for. Those are on the second tab, if you need any gems.
Anybody else rolling on that?
See who's back. Air plate bracers.
Looks like all the plate wearers are back because I know Derp rolled on it. Which means Gratz Derp. Oh, you were not here when he got that. So who had the next highest roll?
Not it.
Endor. That other paladin.
Wait, Derpster, I thought, didn't you get the roll?
He did,
I
but I
wasn't
can't
here.
trade it to him. He wasn't here.
Oh,
Gratzander.
thank you.
Okay.
Everybody's here, right?
Yep, everybody's back. Appreciate you guys staying close to being on time for break, because that's important to us as well. So, a couple of things that Lahav's going to address real fast to clarify some things.
Okay, so first of all, stack up means please stack up. The ad is going to be in melee range. The melee is going to be on it. There's no reason for us to have two groups. Range, there's no reason for you to stand back. So I tightened up the markers. It really isn't going to be like spot on. So just stand on top of the melee. If you get Omega Vector, obviously you need to be on blue, no matter how many stacks you have, because you need to spread it out to somebody. If there's only two people on triangle and you get Omega Vector, you're just going to bounce it between each other and you're going to get a ridiculous amount of stacks. There were people with 12 and 18, I think, or last fight. Well, the rest of us, most of us were like 2 and 3. So if you get Omega Vector, it doesn't matter how many stacks you have, jump into blue. If you're high on stacks, move to green. But if you're on green, you get Omega Vector, get back into blue. During Liquefy, if we have an add up range, please focus on the far pulls from where that is, because we need to make sure that we cleave on the add. It doesn't have to be, because melee can jump and range can do DPS as well, but if you can, please do, because we will probably be closer than you are. Mist soaked pulls in liquefy form spawn an add. We had one on the first attempt, I believe. I don't believe we missed one on the last attempt. If you're low on health, that pull does damage to you while you're in it, and when it expires, it does more damage. Use a personal, use a cooldown, use a hellstone, health pot, whatever you need to stay alive. So let's make sure to not die in those, although it's better to die in one than to have one expire without somebody in it. That's pretty much it.
Because if we don't soak a circle, we get an ad. So pay attention to that. Also, we're going to make a minor change. Hero will be after the first liquefy, so everybody's CDs should be back up. Here's real ready check. Everybody.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Consume husks!
3, 2, 1.
Pestilence spreads!
Move up, everybody, please.
Three, 2, 1.
Switch to add.
Three, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2,
You ready for
1.
liquefy?
Beware.
Well,
Full incoming. New pulls. And he's back. As soon as he's in range, we're gonna hero. Hero now.
3, 2, 1.
Pestilence spreads.
Omega Vector's bouncing between us.
3, 2, 1.
Whoever has a go start to. I got it. Am I?
3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Kill the ad.
2, 1.
Beware.
And get ready for pulls. Watch out for the puddle.
don't get hit by those red lines either.
Yeah, they put a stack on you.
Some of you get.
He's coming
Make
back.
sure you
Good.
come to.
Three, 2, 1.
Kill the ad.
If you haven't used second pots, it's probably a good time.
Three, 2, 1.
Get the ad.
Lucy, go to green. If you don't have contagion. Stacks are over
Just focus-
10, you should
focus
be
the
on
boss.
green.
3,
Focus the
2,
boss.
1.
Wow, much cleaner. Good job.
quick spike or I'm crashing.
You need more sugar?
Nope, everybody's just running in place.
I have many wares.
They're on treadmill. They're exercising.
Pray, get your dinosaur out so I can go to the auction house.
No, that's me. You want to?
Kill the infection when it's up, please.
I need a target.
But no, seriously, if anybody needs an auction house, let me know. Because I can mount up.
You bought it? Wow.
Huh?
I've never seen that much gold.
Well, I'm still watching you all run on the treadmill, which is probably amusing because Darwin's just standing there doing nothing.
I think that counts as exercise.
Alt F4 and log back in.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
Whose pet was that?
How many hunters we have?
The only hunter in the group.
Seriously. There's
Oh
one
my
tank.
God. Yeah. Flame prey.
You're not supposed to do that until my blade storm's off cooldown. Come on, guys.
Lol, blade storm lol.
It's a way more fun way to die.
You're right. Oh.
And they're chasing someone.
Pray if you could do your job and heal, that'd be great.
We could just go left instead of right.
Would we have to clear the trash? Guess we
Yeah, we still have to clear the trash. We don't have to. We don't have to after that. After the next boss.
Which way are we going?
I went right.
Oh shit, there's mobs here. Or
There's a bunch of trash that way.
Who ran these back here?
You can assume it was Morty, considering he just died.
no, I died.
Kill
He ran
this.
back in and died. Lol rip. If only you were a night elf. Shadow Meld.
Or rogue.
Nah, rogue sucks.
Kill the big guy. Kite the other guy. On the way.
Infection.
That is a nice beauty.
What a nice BOE. I didn't see it.
Of course.
Mox picked one up.
Got it. Lol.
It didn't show on
365 hands.
There's a blob here.
How many bosses are in this?
7
8, right?
Yep, 8.
at 8.
Almost halfway there.
And as of today, on Wild Progress, I believe most guilds on our server have only killed like 5 bosses.
Oh, joy. Any idea what killed me?
Yeah.
Probably the 96 mobs we trained around.
Lack of health.
So I'm at Bran. Where the heck do I need to go?
Around.
Do I have to go all the way around? I can't cut through, can I?
You cannot.
Yeah. We'll summon you.
Oh
Okay.
right, we have warlocks. Huh. Dark.
We
warlock.
can clear the other side if we wipe on this boss, which we probably will. We'll clear the other side because the run is stupid and it's just easier to kill trash.
Should rename yourself the pessimist.
As he says,
We already
after
had
we
one
wiped
of
a
those.
trash
He was
through
really
times.
good.
I got left.
Why am I mind controlled? Ah!
Back to weak-minded first.
Oh, I got hit first then. Damn.
I see what you did there.
Top. They go after hunter pets. Well, hunters.
Good God. Riz, I'm gonna have to call it after Sunday. I've got to go back to drinking. This is way too much for.
That's still trash. That's not the boss.
Okay. Zekbabaz. So we're going to lust at 30%. After the first buff occurs to the player, we're going to take in the middle, facing away from the raid, phase 1. Stay spread 5 yards for the eye beam, which is a purple debuff that will spread to players who are close to you, so make sure that your rangefinder is set to 5 yards. Several small adds target players. Group them up, stuns, interrupts work well. Throughout the whole fight, when reaching 100 energy, the boss will cast a giant circle on the ground. Stand in the safe zone. The safe zones will either be inner, so the inner of the circle, the middle will be a small circle and then a bigger circle on the outside, or outer, which will basically fill the inner and the middle, and everybody needs to run out. During this, the tanks will deal with 3 attacks. It's a magical frontal cone, a huge melee hit, and then another frontal cone. Make sure that we use the defensive for the melee hit, and then the off tank needs to make sure to take the boss after the second cone, because there's a huge healing debuff. Phase 2 starts at 65%. There's a green debuff, targets players, and drops a purple cloud at the end of its duration. You need to make sure if you get this that you run out of the group and drop it. If any player touches the purple cloud, it spawns a raid wiping ad. Do not run into that cloud. 3 ads also spawn. We're going to hard CC the furthest. 2, kill the closest to the boss, interrupt it. Then we're going to drag the boss to the next ad, break it, then drag the boss to the third ad, break it, kill it. So we'll kind of drag the boss around the room, make sure you're not in front of them. 30% phase 3 starts. Purple orb falls from the ceiling. That needs to be soaked. Basically, like we've kind of already seen in here. It's a huge DPS increase for 30 seconds. And then they die at an 8-yard explosion, and then you get MC'd. So we will basically interrupt and then kill the MC player. The orb will jump somewhere else. Someone else needs to stand in it. 30-second buff, kills them, MC, go on. So basically it's a soft enrage. So we will hero after the first DPS gets the orb. Only one person can stand under the purple orb, so don't group up in it. It makes no sense. Just if somebody has it, let them stand in it and we'll go. So don't hit the purple clouds. Don't be in front of the boss when it's the little purple circles of death. Stand in the center, the middle, or outer. If you get hit, you're probably going to die. So don't do that either. We'll try and call some of this out as we go. Finn, when the 3 cones or whatever, we'll kind of, I think, have half the room and let the melee have the other half. That gives us the ability to move without being accidentally turning them for the cone.
Okay. Can you go over the tank stuff one more time?
Yep. Take him in the middle. Basically, no big deal for the first phase.
Yep.
When he goes into the second phase, that's when we need to pay attention for moving him around the purple clouds, going to the ads. Okay. So we'll first ad closest to us, drag the boss over to it, interrupt. DPS will interrupt the ad. We'll kill the ad, drag the boss to the next, drag the boss to the third.
But the Void Lash and the Shatter, how are we managing that?
So we take the frontal cone.
That's the Void Lash, right?
Yep.
The big purple tentacles.
Use a defensive on the melee, and then the frontal cone hits again, and then the off tank taunts at that time. So you basically take 2 cones. And your debuff should last 20 seconds, I think.
So you'll take the Void Lash, I'll take the Shatter. You'll take the Void Lash, for example?
No.
No.
One
tank gets it all.
1, 2, 1.
Yeah, okay. One tank take the first and second tank taunt for the third.
Okay.
I-beam, by the way, if I remember correctly, I-beam when it targets you, you have a few seconds, so you can move out if you're quick enough. It does have like a little circle around you, so you can use a rangefinder. Obviously, make sure you have that if you don't use it. But it also visual around you, so make sure the green puddles or the green clouds, the ads from them are almost certainly a wipe, so you have to avoid them at any cost. I'm not sure how our damage is for the ads, for the 3 ads in phase 2. We don't necessarily have to move the boss. Just saying, we can just cleave them really fast in the first 2, because there's going to be 1, 2, 3 that are going to be in a little triangle. So at least one will be by the boss. We cleave that one first, and range can take care of the second, and then we all converge on the third, and then go back to the boss. But let's see how our damage is on the first attempt. And yes, Finn, so the boss, when the boss does his, like, we'll call it Tacial Act, basically he'll do purple tentacles, and then he'll do the physical damage, and then the second tank taunts and takes the purple tentacles again.
Mean people and people who aren't nice.
And I'm ready.
Okay. We need to. So, real fast, Bob, are you saying don't CC the 2 ads, or we CC the 2 ads and then break one, and then basically interrupt it and bring it to the tank?
Well, they don't move. There are 3 little bugs, or big bugs. They don't move. You can hard CC 1, kill 2, and then go everybody converge. So what DPS needs to understand is when those ads are up, they are absolutely number 1 priority. They have to be either CC'd, interrupted, or stunned. So you don't worry about the boss. If you can cleave off the boss because the boss is standing on 1 or 2, great. But those are your absolute number 1 priority no matter what. So we can CC, hard CC 1, and then kill 2. We can split the closest one to the boss to the melee, the one that's not CC'd, but we can just CC 2 that's not next to the boss, just to be sure that we don't accidentally dot incorrect mobs.
Let's do that. CC the 2 furthest away, and then the whole group can plow into one. So Saf, Zuko, Shaz, Morty.
Yeah. Yes, monks, hunters, I believe mages as well.
Okay. So you guys are responsible for CC before you attack that. Let's give this poll, see how it goes.
We don't need to be stacked for this one, though, right?
5 yards apart for I-beam.
No, because we would take the code.
Right. Yep.
Here we go. I'm going to pull into about here
5,
and turn him around.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So much of life is about what you can't do. Don't pick your nose in public. Don't post selfies in the bathroom. Don't eat snacks while you swim. It's all so restrictive. But with a free 30-day trial of Spotify Premium, you can do
3,
exactly
2, 1.
You will be eradicated.
Wings get in the middle. Get in the middle. And then we're going to move out of the middle. Small ads. Stun him. Everybody on that. I beams.
3,
I think we're supposed to take that off then.
1.
Rings, you ready? Get over the
In.
middle.
Small ads. In or
Middle.
out.
Out of the middle. IB.
Your debuff says you're at 100%, right?
For Shatter, no.
%60 incoming, be ready. If you have cooldown, save them from the ad.
CC the back 2 ads.
Yep, somebody attack it. If you have the debuff, drop the clouds away.
1.
Close the edges.
Kill the next ad. The one that's out of CC.
Do you want me to move him or no?
Now just leave him here.
Last ad. Yep, somebody walked into a puddle. Stop. Kill the ad quick.
Keep this down.
Circles. Get out of the middle. We can stack in the middle now.
Free choice. And in.
Kill that closest to boss. CC the back 2.
Go over here, the right one, the one I'm on.
CC if we can. Back corner. Just recasting. Just chain CC it.
Three, two, 1.
Circles, you ready?
Front ad first, CC the back 2.
Three, two, 1.
Darkness. kill the front.
Add first.
Beware.
Get puddles out of the group.
Somebody dropped a puddle right there.
Kill the big ad. Hero, kill that ad.
I got the buff. Right under the ad, there's a circle. Make sure somebody soaks it or we die.
One.
So lost mind control.
Yeah. Ooh, stun me.
3, 2,
The last ad.
I'm gonna get him sitting in a second. Be ready. Somebody needs to soak the puddle. It's right by prey.
I just got feared.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, though. I figured into it.
Circles, be ready.
Somebody soak the circle by the boss.
The wound festers. The world putrefies.
2 seconds, Finn.
Kill the ad.
Off. Finn, top big ad.
We got too many MCs.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be chain fears now.
Three, two,
Not bad for a
one.
first attempt.
One person in the soap puddle at a time.
Do we happen to have a mass res? No. Oh, do we want to clear the trash or do we want to run all around?
If everybody released, we'll just clear the trash.
So go left, not right. Go left. Oh, whatever. Right, yeah. By the way, if you stack up on pylons, they don't work anymore.
Run away, little girl. Run away, little girl. Run away.
Jack AFK.
I think he might have DC'd.
Unfortunate. Now I'm done with the meters.
Hey, whatever makes you happy, right?
Nothing makes me happy. I'm dead inside. He's like killing me in every fight though. Holy crap. It's the arms of fury.
You sit in your corner.
Yeah. I gotta work that corner later tonight. Dustin, you do make me happy. Not when you let me die though, so.
I don't have a target.
Run away, little girl. Run away. Run away, little girl. Run away.
Am I the only one who's missing artifact weapon?
Missing the artifact?
Like, I can't get a weapon in this game. Is it just like really bad luck, or is that?
Considering how many memes are about it in Reddit, I would say just you.
I got a world quest weapon because it was the only
As
world
long as
quest
it's
that had a
original
weapon in 3 weeks.
That's all I'm sporting tonight.
Don't worry, Nye. You're not alone.
Damn. Y'all make me feel like the luckiest person ever. I got 2 webs and 2 dungeons.
In one fucking day.
Yeah, in one day.
Yeah,
Like back
you
to
and
back.
40 man. He got 3 weapons. I was with him on all of them. I'm just like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I got 2 340s. One of them's in my bestest slot.
And then you pulled a 970.
You got the
Drake
King's
off
Rest
everyone else.
weapon?
I get the Bloody Tide Turner from Harlan in Freehold.
Oh, so you must be Fury then.
I'm a demon hunter. Hit.
I have one of those, but it's a tank.
Little tank.
It's so much fun.
Vengeance is stupid. You just firebrand shit.
Yeah. And flame crash and leave around.
And then jump around
Kite,
and then
run away and things die.
Okay.
It's amazing.
So ad-wise, those ones we CC, I'm gonna put 3 markers down. The approximation.
Morty and I could CC though.
Yeah. So I'll take diamond. Somebody take green, and we kill blue first. And again, approximation. Just be ready for it.
Well, you got paralysis and I got banish, and I could banish them, right? So.
You tell me.
Oh, I can. I tried last time, so it's for
Awesome.
sure. I could grab green if you want.
All right, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Darkness.
Okay.
In. Split. Little lads incoming.
Good stuff.
Three, two, 1.
Darkness. In.
Small
Little
ads
lads
ready for
incoming.
CC.
Spread. Out. Stun the ads if you can. Kill the one closest to the boss in front. CC the back.
Go to purple Nick.
Three, two, 1.
Get ready for darkness. Kill the last ad. Darkness. Out of the middle.
Do we want to move him back a little more center after this?
Kill the ad right behind the boss. CC the back too.
Puddles, be careful. Do not run through those puddles.
Hey Finn, as soon as he does his attack, I'm gonna drag him clear to the other end.
Yep.
Pay attention, I am dragging him clear through everybody. So we don't
Somebody
have
run
that
through.
happens.
Get the ad, get the ad.
3, 2, 1.
Darkness. In.
Get the back one. Never mind. Can somebody
Keep
see
hitting
that
him out.
right one?
Yeah. I can't banish for another 30.
Sheep it.
Stupid elemental keeps attacking it.
Keep him interrupted. We got enough of us.
Hard stunned. And interrupt.
Get O simple jack up. We can reach him.
Three, two, one.
We're gonna do last phase after
that. In. Split.
Add. I got the back one.
Adds.
Beware.
One person soak the orb.
You see where it is?
Right there.
I got it.
In between the adds. Hero.
Suka.
Last ad.
Soak the orb.
I'm going to be
Do not get in the puddles. Somebody needs to soak that orb.
I'm CC'd, be ready to interrupt me.
Killed Morty.
3, 2, 1.
Blow all UCD when you're in seed.
Nox.
Interrupt. Soak the orb.
Kill Noxic.
I got the one next to the boss. So
Please make sure DPS are getting it.
Interrupt. Kill Zuko. In. Out. Kill Shockhammer.
I'm gonna be popping in 5.
Get the melee.
1 in melee.
Kill Derp.
One under the boss.
I put darkness down.
CC'd in a second.
Kill Morty.
May get feared into a pool. No, we're good.
Kill the boss. Just kill the boss. Hellstones.
Fuck.
Ooh, is that enrage?
No, we missed an orb. If an orb is missed, is exploding, and that's what happens.
Don't release.
Oops.
If you did, it's a short run.
Risen, yep, pray.
That was a lot cleaner though. Except for that one puddle we had in the middle.
Right under the bottom, we were confused where it was.
Thank you, Pray.
Cleaner though. Ooh, Captain's Feast.
So just be sure we're soaking orbs. Once you're out of MC, you can soak another one. If you want to give our top DPS, do that. Let have Simple and Derp and Morales, just whoever, if you have any preference. But it doesn't really matter as long as somebody soaks it. Just let's make sure the DPS catches them, not healers. Obviously, if nobody's going to it, I suggest say something on disc instead of having to soak it by yourself if you're a healer.
How many can we do in a row?
As long, well, I don't know. I don't believe you can soak one when you're under the buff. So, but once you're MC'd and you're broken, you can take another one immediately if it's available.
As long as you don't buff ready. So, and a longer grip for reasons.
It's getting cleaner. That's okay.
Yeah, but when screw up CCs on one or two, I can grip the two together.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, make sure you do not drop a pool around blue. Because we will always try and keep the boss here, and that kind of screwed us.
There's a ton of time to get that puddle out. If it costs you DPS, it's worth it. Get it to the edges, away from us.
Question.
You do take damage.
Are these... Well, yeah, you take damage. I mean, I ran in my puddle out and I died because I never got a heal. But are these little things here, are these line of sight? Like if we go on the other side of these, are we line of sighting the healers?
Probably.
Okay.
You'll probably be a line of sight and range of something. There's plenty of room here. Like this side right here where I'm standing right now. Look at this. You can stack. I mean, don't stand in other part of the stacking, but you can like get them right side by side. They can overlap in a bit if you like at the edge.
Put them back behind the two ads if you have to, especially ranged. Okay, that was pretty good. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Darkness.
The middle. Small labs, be ready for the grip and stun. Kill the ad.
Three, 2.
Res him.
Somebody with IDs in here.
Out of the middle.
I'll take it after darkness. I don't know where you're at.
Ads.
I-beam. That was I-beam again.
This is Poppy. Poppy or Wookie.
Front ad first.
Somebody CC on green.
Yeah, I got my banish out on diamond.
CC the back one again, please, somebody.
2, 1.
Okay. It's okay, we're on it. Can we drop puddles?
Can you not talk during the fight?
Big ad. Try to bring it to the... Oh, we can't only. Finish the ad. Darkness. Out of middle. Middle or out. Zillow, you're gonna get hit by that ring.
Front ad, CC back 2. Get Wookiees up.
You see the left one, the one by diamond. Leave moon alone, just spam sheep on moon. Never mind, kill it.
3, 2, 1.
Darkness.
Darkness. Oh, somebody dropped a puddle right there. Watch out for the rings.
Front ad.
Somebody CC star. And moon. Kill moon, then go kill star.
Gonna grip the next ad in.
Get that ad, kill it.
I'm gonna move him back so you guys aren't close to those puddles.
3, 2, 1.
After this darkness. Kill the one closest.
CC moon and star. Do not DPS them. Kill star.
In the grip and then next ad once it dies.
Kill skull.
Phase 3 incoming. Get ready for orb.
Beware.
2, 1.
One person to the orb.
What do you want to hear?
Yeah,
Yeah, hero now.
hero.
I'll take next drop soak.
I put the skull marker on it.
And I got this one.
Derp has it. Just let Derp have it. Be ready to get Nos or Oi.
Kill Jack. Kill Jack.
I don't see the spot for the next one. I'm sorry. Oh, it's under the
It's
boss.
right
again.
under the boss. Right under the boss. Somebody's
And
in
or
it.
to figure it out.
Get the mage.
Another one behind the boss. Behind the boss. Stay in it.
Darkness.
Under the boss again. Kill Derp.
I would like to die.
Get Derp before the ring.
Out.
Thank you. Come again.
It's on the left or on the right of the boss.
I put the marker. I put the marker on it. Somebody get it. Just kill the boss, please. Quickly. CC.
CC Ender.
New skull marker.
Confused.
Finish the boss. Good job.
Hey.
Good job, guys. Nice
I
kill.
still
That was
have
the dirtiest he could have done it, but it was awesome.
It's not dirty if we kill it.
Oh, it can still be dirty.
It's considered clean if we kill it.
I've heard stories about the power of the salt spirits. I never thought I'd see one. Honestly, I hope I never do again.
Rehabilitation drive restored. Vault access granted.
Congrats on your artifact pieces, guys.
Guys do have a got stuff, absolutely. This trash sucks as little as possible.
Pull the whole room, Riz. Do it.
Okay, the Dominators buff each other when they're close to each other, so we're gonna pull those one at a time. We can start the left group and then grip that Bloodweaver. Never mind. Get the pat. Grip that Bloodweaver, please.
That's cool.
No swirlies for us then.
Or not.
Have you
Well,
cleared
I
this?
was swirling in the swirl, so I didn't really see the swirl, and it was not good.
Have
Many
you played
spells,
this
many
in
mistakes.
heroic Lahab yet?
No.
No. Where?
Small.
How far are you?
We're on Goon on normal. We
Are
had
you
a
still
half
on
night.
normal? Okay.
Yeah, we had a half night.
We gotta clear the whole thing.
We gotta clear the whole thing.
Super.
Yeah, it sucks ass.
Ugh.
We will need this entire platform.
Good God, this is a lot of trash.
Yeah, you should try to make the mistake of pulling more than one group at a time.
Epic.
I think we got the
I mean,
DPS
this
too.
much trash, surely somebody's gonna get an epic, right?
Also, I'm enjoying the like 50-yard grip I have now.
Just a jump. Nope. That's not good.
Oh god. Shit.
Yeah, move them away from each other.
It's mostly bird.
No idea what you said there.
Crisis must be averted.
That's okay. I was a sacrifice. We'll win.
Thank you.
If you die, by the way, and you res at the beginning, you can, like where Mother is standing right now, and if you guys look up behind us, there is like a wind portal, so you just run into it and it pulls you forward. Disclaimer, I don't know if it's available before you pull the boss or not, so be wary, but it is available after.
I didn't see anything.
We found out, well, on my Demon Hunter when I was just trying to glide down to the platform, and then all of a sudden I was like ported through.
Just 3 more pulls, and we'll be out with the trash.
This is dumb.
Just a little bit.
Seems a little bit excessive.
Wonder how much gear it'll take before we can pull the whole.
Oh, bye.
Mother. Well, that's awesome.
Later, Riz.
Okay, you said I can jump by Mother?
No, so when you're on Mother, look in front of you. Do you see like there's a little bit of animation? There's like a wind tunnel kind of thing. If you don't see anything, don't try it. But it does come up after you engage the boss at least once.
There is nothing there.
Okay. Or maybe just after you clear the trash.
Recognize the ugly on that.
Okay, there's the boss.
What is Zool up to?
Looks like more trash.
No, it's definitely a boss.
That's so
With a lot of trash like ads.
Further testing required.
Yeah, so he's a reanimated corpse? Let's put him back in the ground.
Alright, so Zool. Zool is an ad fight. We'll put some markers up. So phase 1, we're going to lust and AoE ads down. So 1 tank, then that'll be, I don't know. Do you want to try and tank the boss, or do you want to tank ads? Okay, we'll give you ads. So you're going to tank all the ads, and basically I'm going to tank the boss, since it's not really tankable for this phase, and just try and keep a based away from you guys. So there's going to be 4 types of ads that we just killed like 96,000 of. So the first one is the Ichor. Those are the little ones. They heal the boss. Then there's the Blood Hexers. They spawn Ichors. Then there's Krogs, and they are the exploding ones. Then there's Crushers, and they buff the other ads. So when ads are up, the kill order always will be Ichors, Heckers, Krogs, then Crushers. That is your kill priority. Make sure you interrupt the Blood Hexers and AoE stun the Krogs. Small purple circle will need to be stood in by heals or ranged DPS. Its magic damage lasts about 20 seconds. The red swirly debuff on 2 players. Players run to markers. At the end, a large raid-wide damage, and 3 small ads spawn which need to be dispelled. We'll set up a dispel rotation for that as well. Probably 3 to 4 of you per marker. There's 2 blood hexers will spawn from basically the middle front, and then so one where we're at, and then one on the other side. We're going to hard CC one, and we're going to kill the one where we're standing. Then we'll break the second, interrupt it, and kill it. And if the second one will spawn an Ichor, we need to kill before it reaches the boss. After hexers, crushers will spawn. The off tank is going to pick up the crusher, bring it to the raid, face it away. The crusher, a few seconds before it's at full energy, you need to take it to the skull marker. It will cast a buff on any ad within 30 yards. After the cast, bring it back to the boss and kill it. So you're going to have to take it out at least once, let it do its cast, and then bring it back to us. Phase 2 starts at 40%. Everyone's going to get knocked back. Zul's now going to actually be tankable, so we're going to face him away. We're going to kill all the remaining ads. Zul places a bleed on the main tank at 3, tank swap. Pretty much what DBN tells you to do on that. Tank with 3 stacks runs to the edge of the platform, and when the bleed expires, it will drop a big red circle underneath, and then you can come back to the raid. 2 random players will be feared. You got to let them run all the way to the edge before you dispel them. Once you dispel them, 5 small ads are going to appear that need to be dispelled to kill them. It's a lot. So it sounds like a lot, but it's really just an ads fight and keeping the ads controlled.
So melee beats on ads.
Everybody is on ads. We cleave off the ads. Master spell is very powerful here. Pray so when the people run towards the edge when they're MC'd / feared / whatever, and they get dispelled, they will spawn a circle, and the ads you drop mass dispel, you just killed 5 ads all by yourself. Congratulations.
Who all has dispels? I know Prey's got a mass. Who else we got? Mages?
Curses, yeah.
Shamans have.
Demon Hunters possibly.
That's an offensive dispel, not a defensive one.
Oh, true.
Hunters if they have a spirit beast pet.
That should be closed. So we are going to say
Our friend seems to be awakening. Where is this? Where am I? Do not be alarmed, my friend. My man Ivan found you out on the cliff.
so the red swirly debuff will go to Diamond and Square. Diamond will be group 5, Square will be group 6. That is your dispel area. You 3 work out. Like Prey, if you're going to do a mass dispel, then your other 2 can help. If you miss one or whatever. The other 3, you're going to have to pick one.
Diamond is 6. I think that was you said.
Group 5 is Diamond, Group 6 is Square.
Oh, Square, okay.
I'm actually going to shuffle a group here. Hold on. Make this a little smaller. Group 5 is still Diamond. Group 4, you are still Square. So, Ichors first, little guys. Then the blood hexers keep them interrupted. Krogs need a mass stun. They explode, and the crushers buff the other ads.
So for the initial poll, where do you want me to have all the ads? On top of them, or
Right in the center, right where they're at, and then right behind the boss. And I'll try and keep the boss faced away as much as I can. He's not really tankable, but you can taunt and turn him, and then taunt and turn him back, and taunt and turn him back.
Okay.
We'll give this full, see how it feels, and then we'll call it for the night.
And come back Sunday.
Yep. And do the trash can. We'll get good at the trash. So, give this one poll, come to see it, and everybody can read up on it a little bit, and then we'll go from there. So, last poll of the night, and we'll see how this goes. So, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hero.
Is as I have foreseen.
Get ready to move the crusher at 80%-ish. Go, go. Oh, he's dead.
Even better.
You stun the Krogs.
Got a circle, go to the mark.
Go to the marks, get ready to dispel.
Arise, my chosen. Through blood, we
Those are not the dispelled ones. The ones that came out of the circles are those minions of Zul, and they fear. So if there's a stun, please stun.
rise from my blood to crush the weak.
No, keep blood hexers away from each other.
Okay.
Come, brethren. The power
Pressure.
of Gahul will be your doom.
You want to bring in by Zul so we can clear? Yep. Small ads, stun him if you can. The minions. Those minions of Zul are basically like in King's Rest.
Arise, my chosen. Through blood, we shall
There's no reason not to be grouped up here, everybody.
Crusher incoming.
And there's a blood hexer on the side.
rise from my blood. Come, brethren. The power of
The blood hexer.
will be your doom.
Run to your mark with the... Get ready to dispel.
Krog.
Dispel the little lads.
Just done. Crushers at 70. It has to be moved out.
Arise, my chosen. Through blood, we shall conquer.
Blood hexer.
Come, brethren. Rise from my blood. The power of Gahul will
Take the
be
circle away.
your doom.
Ready to dispel.
And you can grip the second blood hexer.
You get it, Derp?
Core up, Ecor up. Kill the Ecor. Everybody needs to be on the Ecor.
Arise, my
Kill the Hexer.
blood. We shall
And blood. Shit. Spawned right on top of the boss. 2 more Hexers.
the power of Gahul will be your doom. Rise from my blood to crush the weak.
Lads. Itty bitty ones. Ecor up, coming toward the boss from the back. Stun it, kill it.
Do we want the blood hexer in or no?
Yeah, bring it.
The power of God. Arise, my chosen. Through blood
50.
we shall conquer.
Finish the ad.
Dispelled.
Rise from my blood to crush the weak.
Grip that hex. CC the other one by diamond.
Blood.
The power of God. Come, brethren. Feed upon the unfaithful.
Bring that other hexer in.
Arise, my chosen. Through blood we shall conquer.
Group them up on the boss.
Blood.
Gahul's blood flows through my veins.
I got the boss killed ads. Got a hexer out there if you can.
Blood.
Witness your end and despair.
Nix.
Too quick on those.
Finn, you gotta take this.
I haven't.
Blood.
It blew me off the edge.
Can you move the. Kill this guy. Ugh.
Kill the blood brother. Few things going on there. You're a robot.
Just a little bit.
Okay, so we will pick back up Sunday 9 Eastern, 8 Central, and then whatever your Mountain and Western time is. Good run tonight, though. Teamwork for a group kind of coming together after a while, so that was really good. I'm really happy with how far we got. I think we will absolutely kill this on Sunday, and then probably continue on and hopefully get it clear this week, so that would be really good.
So you can see that wind tunnel now from Mother. By the way.
Will it stay there? That would be awesome.
Probably not. Well, I don't know, actually.
So you just leap off and it takes you down there?
You don't have to run forward and it'll just.
Okay.
If people are going to be absent, can you possibly leave it in the attendance on Discord? It just makes it easier to remember who's not going to be here. Please.
Can we get a mage down here with a portal?
There's one up top.
No, it's right up top.
Good run though, guys. That was really fun. It was good to see new content and get back into it. So thanks everybody for coming, and we'll see you all Sunday.
Thanks for leading, guys.
Thanks whoever gave me that male belt, by the way. Thank you.
That was really good. Whoever's still here, that was really good tonight. Seriously.
So at the end, when we get the fear, is if that doesn't get dispelled, do we automatically get knocked off the edge, or?
Yeah. Give me a sec. So, like at the end there, we got a little bit overwhelmed with ads. The hexers should be tanked a little bit further out away from the boss because that blood spawns right on top of them. So we don't want to have that spawn right on top of the boss because we have less time to DPS it if at all.
So basically, we need to send the ranged after the blood hexers quicker.
Yeah. There are pretty much our top DPS. We can probably change DPS priority, make sure hexers are first. Krogs die because we should be stacked on the boss no matter what. I mean, we shouldn't be all over the place. The only people who should be away from the middle is when we go to dispel those minions.
Okay. Krogs die because 4 of our top 5 DPSers are melee.